According to United Nations, in 2022, a whopping 48,800 women lost their lives as a result of physical abuse. And it didn't stop there. In 2023, it rose to 51,100 women. As we can see, all these deaths are avoidable deaths. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Transforming Marriages with me, Uju Onwuzulike. I am passionate about helping couples build stronger and more fulfilling marriages. But in this video, my focus will be on physical abuse against single ladies. According to United Nations, in 2022, a whopping 48,800 women lost their lives as a result of physical abuse. And it didn't stop there. In 2023, it rose to 51,100 women. As we can see, all these deaths are avoidable deaths. Physical abuse is not something we must condone. It's something we all must come together to condemn. And as we can see, African countries are not doing so much when it comes to curbing physical abuse. They are not giving it the kind of seriousness that it demands. Physical abuse has destroyed many relationships today, and it's something we must put an end to. And I believe that single ladies have a role to play. And this is why in this video, I want to talk to ladies why they should never be in any relationship where they have experienced any form of physical abuse or the other. Some time ago, I watched a movie about a lady in a toxic relationship where the so-called lover will mercilessly beat her every day. And strangely, the more this so-called lover will beat this lady, the more it looks as if she wants to stay in that relationship. So the more he beats this lady, the more the lady is determined to stay in that relationship. And then it got to a point she started going to work with a black eye and bruised faces. And then when her colleague would ask her, what happened to your face? What happened to your body? She would lie and lie and lie. She wouldn't tell them the truth. So one day, they all went to her house unannounced. And on approaching the lady's house, they discovered this horrifying truth, that the so-called lover has turned her to a punching bag. And of course, what did they do? They advised her to quit that relationship before something funny happens. But did she listen to them? No, she didn't listen to them. What did she say? Oh, she told them, I know he's going to change. I know when we get married, he will stop beating me. Can you imagine? So she didn't listen to her friends. She got stuck in that relationship. And guess what happened in that movie? She ended up losing her life. And this is what is happening in many relationships today. They will not leave that relationship that they are also experiencing one form of physical abuse or the other. They believe that the man will change over time. That is a wrong mindset to have. Let me say this to you. When you are in any relationship and the man has started beating you or hitting you, when he gets married, he would not stop doing that. Why would you want to stay in a relationship where the man has already started hitting you? Why the man has already started molesting you? The man has already started beating you up and giving you a black eye, and you're still in that relationship. Sadly enough, I have also seen some ladies that will say the reason the man is beating us or beating me is because he loves me, and that is a sign of his love. Come on, why should someone's beating be a sign of his love? That is a wrong way to gauge your love. And I'm here in this video to tell you to refrain from such mindset, Stop having that kind of belief that until a man beats you, he cannot show his love. Don't be in any relationship thinking that the man will change tomorrow. If he cannot change now that he's still single, that he hasn't married yet, why would you think that this man will change? So my advice for you is this: if you are in any relationship and that man has raised his hands on you, even if it's once, in fact, you don't even need to wait for him to repeat it again, because he might not be alive to tell the story. So I believe that ladies have a big role to play, because when they sight a man in any relationship who has started beating them already and they quit that relationship, I'm not sure that we will have so many women that will get married to a toxic man, to a man that will hit them in their marital relationship. But I think the problem is this: so many ladies will ignore this big issue, thinking that when they get married, that the man will stop. But the man will not stop. Because the reality is that the man that is beating in your marriage didn't start it today. He's probably started it during his relationship with you. But you did not pay attention. You were beclouded with lust, because I won't call that love. You ignored that red flag. So I want to say to you, if you are a single lady and you are in a relationship and you know that that man has the tendency to beat you, even if he hasn't beaten you already, because he might not be alive to tell the story. If you know he has the tendency to beat you, the best thing for you is to quit that relationship so that you will be alive to tell your story. You don't need to be in any marriage where the man will turn you to a punching bag. You're not supposed to be a punching bag. You are supposed to be a loving partner to your husband. So I want to encourage you not to get entangled with any man who you know will beat you in that relationship, or has beaten you in that relationship. Is not worth it. The number of those that have died as a result of physical abuse is rising. Don't join. If you found value in this video, I want you to subscribe, and I also want you to share this with others so that they too will be very careful, so that they too will not make the mistake that other women have made and they paid with their lives.